감옥에서 탈출을 해야 되는데 가봅시다. 일단 장비는 주긴 다시 죽는데 문제는 힐러도 없고 멧돼지 둘이서 여길 돌파를 해야 되나 본데 빡세 보여요. 아이고. 왜 기절했어? 안돼 안돼. 아 이거 안돼. 이러면 죽는다고. 넘어지면 안돼. 죽나요? 마사카. 오케이. 아무래도 난항이 예상됩니다. 그래, 물약이라도 많이 줘라. 좀 버텨볼라니까. 랩업했지. 여러 가지로 주인공이 전사인 거는 그리 좋은 판단이 아닌 것 같다. 그지? 인퀴지션 하게 되면 절대로 전사를 안 해야지. 어? 아싸. 아싸. 위장했어. 됐지? 이러면 안 걸리겠지? 그냥 싸워도 딱히 상관없을 것 같은 아이들이긴 한데 좀 홀로 나가는 데고. 뒤로 좀 돌아보자. 얘 혼자 있는데? 잠깐만. 혼자 있는데?
Hey, are you relieving me? It's about time.
Good.
Mind the blighted chainmail? The command.
교대. 먹을 거 없나? 아무것도 먹는 게 없어. 갑옷을 광이나 내라고? 뭐야? 먹을 수 있는 게 없습니다.
As you wish.
연대장.
I almost didn't make it out the mess today. Forgot the blighted password again.
That's why I write it down every day. Keep it in my pocket.
잠깐
I
들어보자.
got stuck on the second floor hall.
암호에 대한
3
얘기를
hours
하는데.
last week. I swear those guards are possessed by demons or something.
암호에 대한 얘기를 하는데 잠깐만. 혹시 모르니 문 닫고. 암호가 뭐야? 물어보자.
It's too dusty in here. It's too dusty in here. The region ought to hire a maid.
잠깐만. 주머니에 암호를 넣고 다닌다고
Let's
했죠?
get started.
It's too
싸울 수 없나?
dusty in here. The region ought to hire a maid.
못 싸우나 보네. 저 암호를 알면은 뭔가 도움이 될 것 같은데. 에리얼 어서 오고.
What's this?
Oh.
Ah! You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late. The rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
퀘스트. 저장실에 있는 경비병을 물러 모아라. 오케이. 저장실? 여기 저장실 아니야? 너네지.
Did you need something?
우리 보고 검열 준비하라던데.
Thank the maker.
What are we going to do about him, though?
Is there some problem?
So the assistant quartermaster is a little miffed with us at present.
보급원
I
보조?
told you we should have put those potatoes in the cellar straight away.
Some things went amiss. Mistakes were made. The quartermaster got chewed out by Tern Logain, and then he chewed out the assistant.
And now to get back at us for landing him in trouble, the assistant quartermaster won't give us our blades. And you can't pass inspection without a regulation sword.
He's down the hall in the armory.
Maker, help us.
보급원 보조 아까 그 저거 아니야? 내가 아까 순찰 교대하라고 보내네? 어? 따라댕기네? 여기 아니야?
Trust their secret girdle. He's gone.
Well, don't just stand there. Get your blade and let's report to the colonel before he gets back.
맞네. 미리 보내놓기 잘했네. 됐냐?
Maker, I can't believe we're actually going to go on patrol. We can fight bandits or dogs.
대령 앞으로 가서 검열에 통과해야 된다.
What do you mean you didn't join the army to mine?
여기?
I'm shocked.
So, you think you're ready to go on your first patrol mission, do you?
네.
You think this is going to be a walk in the park? Dark Spawn could attack us at any time. One moment of inattention could kill everyone in this city. Do you want a repeat of Ostagar?
아닙니다.
You there!
Yes, sir.
Stand up straight. You're a soldier in the King's army, and the King's own men don't slouch. And you,
Yes, sir.
stop fidgeting. You can fidget on your own time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kiss ours.
You there, Blondie.
Yes, sir.
What's the one thing a soldier can't do without?
What do I tell him?
군인 없이 할 수 없는 거? 뭐? 군인 없이 할 수 없는 거? 뭐래? 검을 가져오긴 했는데 명예? 규율? 규율.
Discipline, sir.
You're not as dumb as you look. See to it you all act like soldiers of Ferelden out there. I expect a lot of you back here by sunup. Now get out of here. Make her watch over you.
굿. 쉽구만. 아 이거 먹고 싶다 근데. 어디 보자. 운이 좋으면 당신은 정문으로 걸어서 나갈 수 있을 것이다. 여기 정문 아니야? 맞는 것 같은데. 지나갈게요.
Password.
헐.
Rabbit, I think.
Going on your first patrol, are you?
오,
Good luck.
좋아.
Stay sharp out there.
말 걸어볼까? 왠지 걸릴 것 같은데. 근데 말 걸고 싶다. 저장.
Stay sharp out there.
아 네. 말이 안 통합니다.
As you wish.
좀 돌아보고 싶은데. 먹을 거라도 있을지 모르잖아.
I'm sorry, my child, but I'm busy right now. Come back later.
Let's get started.
It's always a proud day when a soldier takes up real duties.
대장.
Andraste watch over you lot.
말 시켜보고 싶다.
It's always a proud day when a soldier takes up real duties.
얘네 그냥 다 싹 잡고 그냥 갔으면 저런 것도 다 뒤져볼 수 있을 텐데. 근데 무섭기 때문에
Look out there.
네, 말도록 하겠습니다. 지금 우린 힐러가 없어서 막 싸울 수가 없어. 가야지. 오케이. 애들이 찾으러 올 것 같은데, 그죠? 잠시만. 됐어. 이거는 바로 백작한테 가면 될 것 같아. 갈 수 있겠지? 근데 뒤에 따라오는 두 명은 어떡하지? 나 또 혼자야? 나 왔어. 백작. 나 왜 칼이 하나냐 근데? 뭐죠? 혈족 이거는 저기 건데? 네 맘대로 벗었어요 이거. 화염저 방어구 관통. 비룡 가죽을 입고 아저씨 어디 갔어? 여기 있었구만.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
무사하면 됐습니다.
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work
어떻게
together.
도망친 거지? 근데
And
궁금하긴
quickly.
하다.
My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
설득할 방법은
I
없을까?
thought so. I'd hoped so. Hal's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the lands meet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
왜 우리가 그쪽을 믿어야 되죠?
You don't need to trust me. We have the same goal.
알리스타가 있는데?
That is far better than trust.
알리스타는 하기 싫어하긴
I have
하지.
no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
난 그래도 알리스터가 국왕되면 좋을 것 같은데. 내가 더 편할 것 같은데.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
왜 문제거리라고 생각하죠?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united
그렇지.
against Logain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still,
그렇다고 하기 싫은 알리스터한테 맡기는 것도 좀 웃기지 않나?
Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be
아니
unseemly
그 뜻이
to
아니었는데.
marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
알리스터가 결혼을 하면 어때? 는 아닌가?
Are you serious?
있었어?
No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems and put forth the strongest argument before the lands meet to remove Logain from power. With Therin blood on the throne and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the
그래.
Unfortunately, the marriage
결혼해,
would never
결혼해.
happen unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility. Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his
결혼시키는 게 제일
descendants
그림이 좋을 것 같지 않아요?
That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Logain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for
그래,
justice.
알리스터야.
He knows
네가
how to show
결혼을 해.
compassion
그게 제일
to
좋아.
those less
왕은 안
fortunate.
해도 되잖아.
And how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid.
왕은
Should
여자한테
that
시키고.
training fail him, he will be fine. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion.
너 진짜 왕할 생각 없는
I
거야?
haven't been here in... Something on your mind? Of course. Never what? Had a good... Oh, so that's what we're talking about. Well, if... And apparently... I myself never had the pleasure. Oh, that's funny. Your cruel japes will be remembered, sir. Or maybe...
호감도 증가했어. 왜죠? 일단 저기 가서 어디냐? 아노라의 방 가서 아노라랑 얘기 좀 해보자. 알리스터랑 결혼하는 것도 나쁘지 않아 보이는데 생각 있는지 한번 얘기나 해봅시다.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
알리스터보다 더 낫다고 생각하는
Do you
거야?
disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
훌륭한 통치자가 되기 위해선 야망 그 이상의 것이 필요합니다.
Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
어떻게 그에 대해서 그렇게 많은 걸 알고 있죠?
Caelan knew of Alistair. It was Arl Eamon that kept Alistair out of the courts, as Merrick had desired. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other. Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built.
대안은?
I have ruled this nation on Caelan's behalf for many years. I am a great... Ferelden needs an effective ruler with experience. Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it. That is exactly what... You will be seen as my father's enemy. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see?
그래, 나왔다.
Together,
알리스터랑
we can
결혼하는
do
건
what
어때?
alone we cannot. Ignoring that the man looks so much like Caelan, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall. My main fear is that he might govern like Caelan as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
내가 그를 설득해 볼게.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back
오케이.
and allow me to continue governing the
뭔가
nation,
이어진다.
then I would be willing to have
받아들인대.
it. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so,
내가 얘기해
do
볼게.
so. I will be interested to hear
야, 이거
what you have
설득하자.
to say.
설득을 해서 둘이 결혼을 하게 하면 나도 편해질 거야. 이 나라에서 살 나도. 여러 가지로.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
넌 위대한 국왕이 될 수 있을 거야가 아니라 여전히 싫은 거야?
I'm not a political man. I like being a warden.
감시자로 있는 게 좋아?
There's real evil out there, and it's something we can fight. It's something we can defeat. Making laws, settling disputes, that's not me. I wouldn't have the first idea how to do
갑자기
it.
마담 뚜 됐어.
What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
너가 결혼해야 된다고 생각해.
Marry her. As in marriage, as in be her husband. You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
이게 평화를 위한 최고의 타협안이라고 생각해.
Yes, I suppose you're right. The Landsmeet will probably see that too. Go ahead then.
오!
Tell
됐어!
her I'll do it. If it comes.
해냈어!
Excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
좋았어. 결혼시켰다. 야, 이건 뭐 거의 뭐 마담 뚜지 뭐야. 역시 난.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
동의했어요.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Caelan's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help
좋아질
matters...
거야. 걱정하지 마.
Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
결혼하면 내 지지를 얻을 수 있을 거야.
Done. So we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now I suppose comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of
어스키는 안
course.
돼요.
But I am certain you already know this.
내
I imagine
능력
you have
밖이야.
much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
필요한 게 있나요?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still...
혹시 나 좋아하는 거 아니야?
Thank you.
이거 내가 그냥 왕 할 걸 그랬나 이거 뭐 그냥 이거 보호구역 조사 알프스타나 남작이 어디 있는 거야? 그냥 내가 그냥 다 해먹을 걸 그랬나? 왕도 하고. 아니야, 나는 모리건이 있잖아. 그래. 그러면 안 되지.
Yes.
가자.
Yes, indeed.
난 마을 가서 포션 좀 파나도 봐야 되고. 마을부터 일단 갈게요. 로딩이 생각보다 긴데? 아, 여기가 그거? 넌 누구지? 부엌에 뭐 있나? 왕은 어차피 신부가 여러 명이라고?
I better not see one speck of black on those nose, Corella, or it's back to the scullery with you. Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoes out of my kitchen.
우글은 여기 있네. 뭐하냐 얜? 일로 다 연결돼 있구나.
Taste this. Tell me if it's in need of any more spice.
포션이나
Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
포션 사고. 저 무슨 남작인가 모시는 어디 간지 모르겠네. 일단 엘프 구역 가면은 아까 풀어줬던 그 남자 만날 수 있을 것 같긴 한데. 전쟁 실종자. 아, 여긴가? 얘는 뭐였지?
Blessed are the peace.
뭔가 완료가 됐고요. 시그하드랑 알프스타나를 찾아야 되거든? 이거 퀘스트 표시가 안 되니까 깝깝해요.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest.
맞다, 골다나도 있었잖아. 얘도 왕족이잖아. 그러면 골다나도. 근데 아무도 왜 신경을 안 쓰는 거지 얘한텐? 저쪽이 엘프 그쪽이고. 물약 좀 있나 보고 가겠습니다.
Have you heard the news about how everyone in the city has? What can I get you, stranger?
물건 좀 없고. 아, 소지품 가득 찼어? 잠깐만, 이거 옷은 제대로 입고 있는 거야 애들? 제식검? 그런 걸 들고 있냐? 화염저항 이 높은 걸 하나 끼고. 나머지는 힘 때문에 안 되니까 팔아버리고.
Right.
됐지? 만화 물약이나 사러 가자. 아, 저거 안 샀구나. 엘프 뿔뿔이. 괜찮아, 없어도 돼. 아, 근데 진짜 덥다 오늘. 만화 물약 들어온 거 있습니까? 여관에 큐 완료 표시가 있었어요? 오케이, 알았습니다. 최상급 리듬 물약 11골드? 왜 이렇게 비싸냐? 너무 비싸잖아? 안 사도 되겠네요. 왜 여러분들은 보는데 난 못 보는 걸까? 여기 퀘 완료가 있었다는 거지. 그러네. 너 누구야? 아, 시그하드구나, 네가.
Wait. I know you. Poor Oswin obviously didn't recognize you. He described you in great detail, but never mentioned you were a Koosland. I owe you his life. When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
로게인에게 반대하는 발언을 해줘.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the lands meet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Banor. I'll speak with her about this at once.
좋아, 역시 인맥이 좋아, 그죠?
Have you heard the news about how?
저기도 있네.
Everyone in the city.
아, 여기. 아, 대화합 때문에 다 모여 있구나. 간지.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head. He's alive then? Please, if you have
살아는
any news of my
있는데
brother, I would hear it.
지하 감옥에 있어.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. You're Bryce Koosland's youngest, are you not? I thought I recognized you. Take this. It's been in my family for generations. Let it be a sign of the friendship between High Ever and Waking Sea. Let me know if you want some of my bowmen when you take back your
궁수지원.
Pioneer as well.
좋지. 아이템을 뭘 주긴 줬는데 뭘까요? 영혼 저항, 목걸이. 그리고 이제 보호구역 가면 되겠네요. 엘프 보호구역 다 완료됐으니까. 정말 덥다 근데. 난 오늘 엔딩 볼 수 있을 줄 알았는데 이거 뭐야? 팅? 튕겼나? 설마? 아니고요. 불안하니까 저장. 여기가 엘프 보호구역일 텐데 누가 지키고 있어서 못 갔었거든요.
The worst of it's cleaned up.
가보죠. 보호구역으로. 엘프 보호 구역에 도착했어요. 두건을 쓸 밀서. 네. 상점부터 주시오.
That's not something elves do here. Mob people.
Stay out of our alienage, Shem.
Someone's coming. Thanks for running those thugs off. I thought they were gonna kill me.
여기서 뭐 하는 거야?
I was on my way home. Look, I'm leaving and you should do the same.
인간이.
The knife ears are all riled up.
뾰족귀들이 날카로워졌대. 계세요?
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I? I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
무슨 일이 있는
It's a
거야?
plague, so they say.
역병.
I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though.
마법사들이 질병을 치료하러 왔고.
You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
효과가 있었나?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test. Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more.
똑같은 말이고.
You can't miss her. Just look
오늘
for the
엔딩 보는
English woman
건가요?
in the alienage.
글쎄요. 제가 이거 초회차라
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
얼마나 남은지를 몰라서 확실하게 대답을 못 하겠네요.
I have to ask.
또
Can
부탁이야?
you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
알았어.
Really? I don't know.
여긴 뭐 가져갈 게 아무것도 없네. 이 녀석.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
금화 한 개 줌.
Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget
돈
your
쓸 데가
face.
없어.
No, I won't. Thank you, sir.
고양이, 강아지 겁나 많네요.
Now that is a big tray.
발렌드리안의 집
Climb it.
잠겨 있고. 다 병들고 아프고 미쳐 있고 그런 상황인가 봐. 뭐야 이거? 릴리아나 선물. 무슨 얘기예요?
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani.
얘가 쉬안이구나.
Still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
무슨 일이야?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
센트리에서도 이 사실을 알고 있나?
Just say they're from a circle, just from another land. I have no idea if they're telling the truth, or if anyone cares. These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
발렌드리안? 아닌가? 내가 한번 들어가 봐야겠는데. 할인?
He's the elder that they won't just let you in.
괜찮은 생각 있어?
Well, there is another entrance in the alley.
골목 안에 다른
There's
입구가
no
있대.
crowd. You can try.
그래. 좋았어. 골목 안쪽에 다른 입구가 있고 닭도 있고. 얘인가 본데? 주택들.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague? Look, this is how things are. I didn't make the blight or the plague or anything. I'm just trying to make a living.
전염병 걸릴까 봐 두렵진 않아?
What's worse, dying of the plague or dying of hunger? I'll take my chances with the plague, thank you, if it means I get paid. I've been hungry. The novelty's worn off.
돈은 얼마나 주고
Not
있는데?
enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want?
그만 6개 줄 테니 들어가게 해줘. 아, 돈이
6.
간단하네요. 돈이 근데 너무 빨린다. 아, 돈도 없는데. 인퀴지션보다 역캐들이 이게 더 이쁘다고요? 진짜? 인퀴지션 하려 그랬는데 안 해도 되려나 그럼? 근데 인퀴지션 이거보다 훨씬 편하고 재미가 있긴 해요. 좀 조작이나 이런 게 좀 불편하잖아 사실상. 뭐야 어차피 싸우는 거였어? 의미가 없잖아. 예, 마무리. 뭐야 6골드만 버렸잖아. 그냥 공격하고 들어올걸. 허허. 근데 저 친구도 엘프라 뭐 사연이 있겠지 또 그죠? 정문 이거 열면 아마 사람들이 우르르 앞에 있을 텐데. 이게 웬 2골드? 동전 더미가 고작 2골드?
Help us, please. We're not sick. Let us out of here.
역병에 걸렸는지 안 걸린 건지 내가 어떻게 합니까?
I swear not one of us is sick. They take the sick ones out as soon as they come in. Please, help us. Thank you, friend.
발렌드리아는?
They took him away already, through the back alley. We don't know where exactly. You don't have to say that twice.
별로 볼 게 없네요. 정문 열고 수컹수컹 해버릴까? 저장 한번 하고. 쇠끼들 일로와. 좀 많았었나 아까? 아 마법사가 있어가지고 마법사를 뚜까 패면 뭔가 들을 수 있지 않을까? 이야기를. 안녕. 나 레버 왜 안 하고 있습니까? 엘프 여성님 왜 저한테 이러시죠? 아니? 뭐가지 된공? 아니 죽일 생각이 아니었는데. 아니 왜 이 사람들 다 덤비는 거야 이거. 나쁜 짓 하는 거 같잖아. 하 이거 참 곤란하게 됐네 이거. 괜한 짓을 한 건가? 중요 인물까지 죽여버린 건 아니겠지 내가 또? 실수로? 별로 신경 안 쓰네요 이분들. 자넨 뭔가?
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
당신은 누구죠?
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Otto. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
뭘 좀 도와줄까?
In my time in the alienage, I've come to feel there is something sinister at work here. What exactly, I know not. It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for
뭘 찾으라는 거야?
I don't know. You seem capable. I make a
뭔가 사악한 걸 찾으라는데 뭔가? 이런 게 어딨어. 매우 잘못된 것 같다고 말하는 맹인을 만났고 수상 쪽은 무언가를 찾아달래. 뭐 이런.
Myra, is that you? Myra, where are
Mama
you?
said you'd bring me a present from Haya. I wonder what it'll be.
수상 쪽은 무언가가 뭘까? 굉장히 수상적인 걸 지금 방금
What
처리했는데.
happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't recognize any of them. Where?
쪽지를
Let me see
찾았는데.
that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where? I don't care why. I just want to find everyone who... But how could they take them away? Wouldn't we see them? They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all
뒷골목.
sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of... There are apartments off the alleys. If you find any more information, please...
쥐 큰 거 봐. 여기 가게 있네. 물약 좀 사야지.
I'm sorry, but we're closed. There are a few places in the market district that can probably serve you.
정보가 필요해요.
Sorry, you'll have to look somewhere else. Excuse me.
뭐 이 사람 아무것도.
As I said, the shop is closed.
정보가 필요해요. 그럼 우린 지금 할 수 있는 게 아무것도 없는 건가?
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan.
하
Please,
이놈이.
my lord, can you spare some coin?
진짜 참전용사야?
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner, am I? And Oli is as...
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help? The law.
한 번만 더 오면 죽여버릴 수도 있어 너.
May the divine herself pray for you.
광견병이 걸린 개의 시체. 그 개는 창에 찔린 것으로 보입니다. 아무도 시체를 처리하지 않았고 죽은 후 상당한 시간이 지났습니다.
Let's get started.
응? 뭔가를 내가 찾았대. 뭘 찾은지 모르겠지만 찾았대. 보고하러 가자.
What have you found?
개가 있었어.
I'll report that at once. I've heard... I suppose someone... That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place.
고아원에 얽힌
When
이야기.
the elven riot was being suppressed, the orphanage was stormed. It was... bad. Very bad. Have you found anything else?
이걸 계속 찾아봐야 되나봐. 위지력 올리고 뭘 찍어줄까?
What have you found?
나 하나를 찾은 거구나. 이렇게 계속 찾아봐야 되는 거야?
I see. The house has eyes. You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy.
나쁜 사람?
The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
내가 도와줄 일은? 고아원엔 들어가지 말래. 그럼 들어가야지. 여기가 고아원이냐? 들어가자. 못 여네. 들어가게 해줘.
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to... Never met... Grandma! Make the voices go away. Everything. The bad men in the
집안의
house.
나쁜 사람들.
The housemen. Then the
이런 얘기했던 거고.
So many died. So many. The dogs here. Poor little pups barking at the nose.
고아원에 들어가지 말라는데 고아원에 들어가고 싶다. 하지만 잠겨 있어. 그렇다면 잠시 열어봄. 민첩 올리고 신궁을 찍어야 되는데 여기가 고아원인가? 그러면? 아, 열어볼 게 많아요. 좋은 건 없네요. 투구만 있고 별거 없는데요, 그죠? 생각보다. 보자. 그러면 고아원이 어디야?
There he is! Now, no crowding. Let the good sir breathe.
There are a lot of unfortunates in the alienage, sir. Many veterans.
I still don't have my parents.
Yes, sir. And poor Oli still doesn't have his parents.
내가 바보라고 생각하나?
So sorry, friend. Honestly, most everyone here has a sad tale. You've been good to me and Oli. They just heard of your good deeds is all.
All of...
그만 줄 거야. 이제 진짜 안 줘. 분명히 얘기했어. 야, 너네 누나 찾긴
Did you
했는데.
talk to Shiani? What's going on?
발렌드리안.
He is. I didn't realize that. No wonder she's upset. It's a miracle the alienage hasn't burned to the ground if he's... Besides crawling over the... There's a back... Last year,
뒷골목
the owner
얘기를
got picked up by
계속하네요.
the City Watch. You did? Thank you. She said that to me as well, but it... Thank you.
뒷골목에 대한 얘기를 계속하고 있고, 그 외에는 뭐 일단 뒷골목으로 가봐야 될 것 같습니다. 여기 혹시 내가 안 간 데나 갈 수 있는 데 없지? 그냥 갈게요.
Be gone.
네. 뭐 수상한 건 더 이상 찾을 수가 없는데?
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
이건 뭐지?
On my way.
검을 소지하면 그 검으로 죽게 될 것이다. 뒷골목으로 그럼 한번 가볼까? 실실.
What have you found?
고아원에 나쁜 사람이 있다고 하던데.
The riot took its toll not only on the body but on the mind as well. I know of whom you speak, although she opened up more to you than me. One odd thing I am willing to believe. Both of your clues were near there.
가지. 근데 눈도 안 보인다면서 잘 뛴다, 저 아저씨는. 여기가 고아원 같은데?
Right.
The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum, but there is definitely evil here. You go first. I will follow.
괜찮은 거야, 너? 유령이다, 유령.
Let's get started.
갑자기 이상한 거에 또 휘말린 것 같은데. 뭐야? 뭐지? 뭐가 빠직빠직 하는데? 응? 이게 뭐지?
On it.
Do you hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem? I'm a fallen Sir Willem today. I'm a maiden, Sir Willem, no.
개소리 난다. 자물쇠를 딸 수 없음.
It's done.
나도 안 되는군. 헐. 개다. 겁내 많다. 이 아저씨 죽는 거 아니야? 피가 없는데? 벌써? 힐 줘야 되나? 죽은 거임? 아니겠지?
Try not to be too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Move and parry, strike and kill. No mercy.
죽은 건 아니겠지. 거 일어나세요, 아저씨. 죽었네? 아니 뭘 쉽게 죽고 그래. 미안하게. 여기서 저 아저씨를 살려왔어야 되는 것 같은데 이거. 보아하니?
On it.
1, 2, Max with you.
Enemies approaching.
왠지 저 아저씨를 죽이면 안 되는 느낌적인 느낌인데.
Right. Let's get started.
어쩔 수 없죠, 이미 죽은 거. 용의 뼈 철퇴. 우리가 뭐 어떻게 해줄 수 있는 건 아니잖아. 난 죄가 없어. 알리 잘 싸운다. 잘했다. 아, 상금 리륨 물약 좋아. 이런 게 나와줘야 된다고. 뭐야? 여기도 열어. 들어와. 요렇게 통해 있구나. 어머, 깜짝이야. 자, 뒤에도 있고. 뭐가 이렇게 피가 쭉쭉 달지 얘는? 많이 맞고 있구나. 와, 이거 만화 빨리 찬다는 거 봐. 진짜 빨리 찬다. 죽어버렸네. 뭐가 이렇게 아파 근데 얘는? 이거 릴리아나 저기 때문에 만화 엄청 빨리 찬다. 야, 이건 진짜 근데 이럴 거였으면 릴리아나 그리고 알리스터 힐러 하나, 주인공이 뭐 마법 캐릭이었으면 이건 대박이었겠다. 게임 진짜 쉬워졌겠는데?
On my way. It's done.
진짜 주인공만 빼면 이건 이걸 시작할 때 아무도 말해준 사람이 없으니까 내가 알리가 있나? 그죠? 안타깝습니다. 안타깝시요.
Oh, great. I wanted to stop for lunch, too.
뭐야 여기 그래서 아무것도 없는데. 자, 딜해줌. 리륨 물약 많이 줘서 좋다 얘네. 아주 좋아. 원래 무시오? 약해 약해. 아우 약해 약해. 너무 약해.
What?
하지만 여기 뭔가가 있겠지. 아마.
Right.
그리고 아무것도 없었나? 오물 화살. 오. 이런 게 나와주면 고맙지. 이거라도 있으면
Here I am.
강해지니까. 지금 끼지 말자.
On my way.
열혈팬은 이모티콘에 눈에 하트가 있네요. 그걸 이제 하신 건가요? 저런. PC로 잘 안 오시는구나.
As you like.
뭔가 있다. 뭐야? 보호구역에 있던 거지 소녀가 말한 부적을 발견했다고? 아, 얘가 소녀야?
The bad men.
나는 나이 비슷해
They're
보이는데.
quiet. They call for blood no more.
이 부적 네 거야?
It's my grandmother's. You found it, sir. May I have it?
가져.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir.
오케이, 퀘스트 완료. 이제 여기 다 했지, 퀘스트.
What happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't. How is that possible? They've taken. Where else could they be?
아까 이거
It
얘기하지
makes no
않았나?
sense. Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping. I don't care why, but they could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back.
내가 보러
If you
갈게.
find any more information,
아, 이걸 안 했구나. 내가 보러 갈게를 안 했구나. 아, 근데 릴리아나 좋다. 진짜 좋은 게 이 만화 재생이랑 기력 재생이 붙어 있어가지고, 야, 이거 진짜 좋은데 릴리아나? 저장 한번 봅시다.